So skating is done. The ice was not great on the covered rink nor the uncovered rink. So we just messed around. I couldn't really focus on the stuff that I wanted to practice. So we just played, basically. And now we're off to the thrift store. Oh, I'm so happy to be inside. I'm so cold. But anywho, we're at the thrift store. We're looking for a couple of items. I need some brown boots, preferably with a little lace up. There's a crazy man in here. Great. Yes, some lace up boots. So we're in the boot looking around. Also, I wore my Converse. Not a great choice in this weather. So we're also gonna look for some rain boots, preferably the short ones because I have some long ones in the house. We're also looking for some leather brown pants and like a tan-ish tunic and a coat. The coat that I have is not coating at the moment. Gained a little bit of weight, so it's not fitting properly. So we're looking for those items today. Hopefully we find something. He's grabbed a bunch of shit and walked out. Oh God. Anyway, if anybody's looking for a bunch of red tulle, there you go. $3. They have a lot of them. I'm also looking for a brown cloak. This could work if I cut off the fringe there. I wish it was a tad bit darker. But actually let me go get a little basket. Y'all, look at my cart. I've been in here for like 10 minutes and I found a bunch of stuff. And I've also witnessed 2 robberies in the 10 minutes that I've been here. So, okay, so I'm gonna keep looking, but these leather looking leggings could work. We're literally in a time crunch and I do not have time for searching around a lot, so we're just gonna, if I can't find anything else, these will have to do. I'm here rifling through the jeans. I happen to look up not the Mike and Chucks. They're not my size. They're 41. I'm a 38. But I might just have to get them anyway. What brand is this? It is so, oh my gosh. What? All right, y'all, so we're leaving the thrift store. Got some stuff. This is for a cosplay that I may or may not do. I found a coat. I'm gonna get the leggings and a pair of jeans. I feel like I could continue to look and maybe find some more stuff, but I am also very much over it. All right, y'all, it's a different day. We're at a different La Pointe and we're headed in. How hard is it to organize things by color? Like, come on. Okay. This could have been promising, at least the length, but I don't think this is my size. So I'm looking for a white long base dress that, or white or cream, that I could use for Celesta or Princess Diana. Yeah. Okay. What size is this? No size. Wool touch, but 100% acrylic. Okay. This is not really the vibe, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks on. Okay, friends, so let's look at the fruits of our labor with all of that thrifting that I did. I only showed a couple of thrift stores, but I went to way more. Plus, I spent a lot of time online thrifting. But we finally got some pieces together for this one cosplay. I was looking for 3, trying to get together 3 cosplays for this 3-day convention, but mostly focusing on one, and I got most of the pieces for all of the pieces for this one cosplay. So here we have the cloak, but it's open, and it goes on like so. It is a little long. I think I'm gonna add a closure here, just a simple one. But and it goes down my arms all the way that I appreciated it. It does not have a hood, which I don't appreciate. I was really hoping to find one with a hood, but it's not a big deal. But definitely got to get rid of these fringy bits. Anyway, so that is the cloak. It was $5 at the point value. This is the tunic piece. It is originally from Old Navy. It has the tags, it's new with tags, for $29.99. I found this on Poshmark, which is an online thrift store that I have been using for years and years and years, and found this baby. It's the perfect color. All I have to do is cut it a little bit. It does have pockets, which is awesome. I love a little cosplay with built-in storage. If I do cut it, hopefully it will be right here, just right under the pocket, so we can keep the pockets intact. But if not, it's fine. All I have to do for this piece is we're gonna try and score the edges to make it look a little bit more, less modern. And also we're going to paint on the design in front. So that is the tunic. Then we have the pants. These were also $5, so that's beautiful. These are a little bit big for me, but I was hoping that it being so big, I would have some more space in the leg to make it look more like pants and less like leggings. And for the pants, I would need to add some grommets on the sides, on the leg sides, and put some lacing on them. Still deciding on whether I'm gonna cut them open or not. But faux leather leggings, dark brown, just like what I wanted, so that's good. Oh, also with the tunic, she also has a strip of like fabric down the sides with some lacing as well. And I have some leftover fabric from my Gaddy bag, this like faux suede. So this is the perfect color. So we're gonna add that leftover fabric on the sides of the tunic and add lacing there as well. Oh, the boots. I thrifted some boots. These are my old ones. I was hoping to get these resold because, as you can see, they're in horrible condition, but they're leather, genuine leather, inner and outer. but the pricing that I was seeing for reselling would cost just as much as getting new boots. So I think eventually I'm gonna keep these and eventually get them resold and probably paint them black with some leather dye. But I ordered a new pair. Hopefully they're in good condition. From, you know, you never know when you're online thrifting what is, you know, pictured is what you're gonna get, or when those pictures were taken. So we'll see once they get to me. They should be coming soon, but they're the exact same boots. I was trying to find some that had like just a little bit more that would come up to like calf length, but yeah, we're gonna stick with these. We know these, we love these. So yeah, so that's the cosplay. Now let's get cracking. Let's start working. Okay, so I opened up the side of the pants. I decided to do that because I was like, oh, I can have the laces be as loose or as tight as I want them to be. And I didn't sew over the edges just because I don't think that this material is gonna fray. I'm gonna leave it. Now we're gonna set some grommets, see how many I need to put. She has a lot of grommets up the sides of her pants, like one every like half an inch. I think we're just gonna use as much as we can to do both sides. Okay y'all, so we got our first set in after a little bit of trial and error. The trial and the error, they came a little matched up, but we're there, and now we're gonna just put them in at 2-inch intervals, and then if I need to go back, if this is too much, then I can put in more at the 1-inch mark. Opened up the sides because it needs to be some fabric added along the sides there. This is the fabric that I'm gonna add, and once that is done, I'm gonna punch some holes in it and add the strings. So we're gonna do that real quick and we'll be back. So in the time it took me to get my fickle sewing machine to work to sew on this edge, I could have easily hand sewed it 3 times over probably, but it's sewed, and I found my hole punch, so we're gonna use this to punch the holes in the fabric like so. Sometimes you can hear the punch, sometimes you can't, but it's in there. Up the top. Now what's interesting about Malilah's costume is that the pants have grommets, but the top does not. I looked closely and it looks like the holes are just through the fabric, so that's what I did. And yeah, that's what it's looking like. Very rustic, and I was able to save the pocket, so when I try everything on, we'll see how, if this like gapes open or anything, because I would not want that. But maybe I'll add some of this brown fabric inside so it won't be too glaring. we'll see how it looks when it's on. Ooh. Then I started working on the design. So the first step was drawing it out. I initially, you can see a little bit those chalk outlines right there. Initially tried to chalk and draw it on it, but I was making too many mistakes. So I was like, let me just do it on paper. So I got the outline done, and then I cut out this part where the negative spaces were and used that as a stencil to draw on the breastplate design. Now, I made a mistake, not a huge one, but it's just so annoying. This way is the correct way. And then I looked at this one, I was like, wait a minute, why is the little hole not at the bottom here? I slightly tilted it to the right, so this one should be a little bit further around. I was just like, I quickly, laid out the stencil. I was like, okay, that one's curving that way, that one's curving that way, it's fine. No, it should be just a little bit. Super annoying since I was trying to be so careful, but it is what it is. I did that, just letting it dry. Got a little cardboard underneath there so it doesn't bleed onto the back, but it's pretty much dry already. So we're just gonna leave that a little bit longer. And now I'm working on, again, stenciling the bottom part of the chest plate. It's really simple. I think that's the basic shape, and just flipped on the other side. So I'm gonna cut out that, flip it, and it should be good. I just gotta make sure that it is the right length. You don't want these to be too big and this to be tiny. So I'm just gonna figure that out, and that will be this done. Okay, so just doing a quick try on to make sure the little armor chest plates sit where they're supposed to, and I'm gonna test that little mock-up to see if it goes down as far as I want it to. Okay, so I got it, and it should go right in the middle there, and I think that's good. Yes, that fits. That is what it is giving. Got the boots, Steve Madden Troopas, they came in, and pants. Yeah, I can't really do a full like cosplay test because I gotta take my braids out, and yeah, so that won't be happening until a few days from now. But for the most part, this cosplay is done. We're gonna try to do the armband. I got this foam clay from Michael's. It's called Make Market Modeling Foam, and I've never worked with foam, so we're gonna try it for the first time. The last time I did this cosplay, I just painted on the design, but we're gonna try and sculpt it since it is a 3D design. I'm not confident that it's gonna work, so we're gonna see. So that's pretty much the last thing. I'm gonna stop by the fabric store just to see if I can get a similar fabric to this like woven knit kind of overscarf, and because I want a hood. It's not necessary, but I would like one, and we'll see if I can do that. But yeah, that's really the last couple of things for this cosplay, and thank y'all so much for coming along with the journey to making it. Xena Con is next week. I wasn't sure that I was gonna go for the longest time. I wasn't sure it was gonna actually happen with all that's going on in California. So it seems that it is gonna happen. So it's been like a mad dash to get this cosplay done. But yeah, thank y'all so much for coming along with the process, and we will see the reveal, the final version at Xena Con, and I'll try to vlog as well. I'm not expecting it to be too much different from last convention. But yeah, we'll vlog a little bit and we'll do the reveal then. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.